And it's something that men never talk about. Because we're made to believe.
While for the most part, YouTubers try to keep it together while on camera, there have been a surprising number of occasions when internet celebrities have broken down while being recorded. And today, I want to discuss 10 of these cases. Easily one of the most famous gamers on YouTube is Markiplier, a premier Let's Player who started his rise to fame as playthroughs started to become a big genre, but cemented his popularity with the countless videos of himself playing the game franchise Five Nights at Freddy's, with some of his videos getting close to 50 million views. One thing Mark is known for is his extreme reactions to the games he plays, and while this usually means freaking out over jump scares, he'll occasionally get emotional, including one time when he watched a fan-made video celebrating him reaching 6 million subscribers, and was overcome by the fan support.
Oh, I'm so sorry for blubbering like an idiot, and it may not seem like there's a good reason to, watching that for some people out there, they don't understand, but I feel a connection to people every time I meet someone who's a fan of mine and says that I inspired them to do something. That's what makes me more proud of my decision of what I'm doing in my life.
If there's one thing you can say about Markiplier, it's that he does care. Arguably the most famous in his genre, Matthew Santoro runs an extremely popular channel that provides numbered lists on a variety of subjects, including weird facts, strange occurrences, and historical events. Through years of hard work and a touch of luck, he was able to amass over 5 million subscribers, with more being added every day. Even though Matthew's primary channel is where most of his subscribers are found, super dedicated users may also follow along on his secondary vlogging channel, where you could find out more about the man behind the list videos. And while most of it is lighthearted fun, including opening up fan mail and trying weird food, on one occasion things turn very serious. In a video entitled My Abuse Story, Matt goes into detail about an abusive relationship he was in, and while the details of this person are not revealed, it was fairly clear who he was referring to, but that's a story for a whole other day. As he retells these traumatic events, he begins to break down.
And it's something that men never talk about. Because we're made to believe that we're supposed to be strong. And I never talked about it because I thought that no one would believe me, no one would give a shit. And it's sad that we live in a society where people have to feel like they're supposed to keep quiet about these things. And it's wrong. And people generally only talk about females getting beaten, but men get hit too. Men get hit too.
Shortly after the video was posted, the video was pulled before being uploaded to YouTube yet again, explaining that he accidentally made the video public the first time, but after seeing all the support, he decided to upload it permanently to spread awareness for domestic abuse. Following the release of Matthew's video, many other YouTubers made responses to the subject matter of abuse, but there was one that really stuck out. Because of Matt's story, Steven, otherwise known as Boogie2988, who is known for his Francis character, decided to finally open up about his childhood. In this heartbreaking video, he goes into detail about how he was abused by his mother throughout his early years. He talked about how she once tried to gouge his eyes out while driving, and on another occasion knocked down his bedroom door with a hammer before hitting him on the head with it. He gets even more personal when telling how his childhood has given him PTSD, with eating being the one comforting thing throughout his life, and that he has attempted to commit suicide on 2 separate occasions. He then ends the video explaining women can be just as abusive as men and thanking Matt for coming forward.
Like, that stuff never goes away. It gets better. It never goes away. I'm sitting here, a 41-year-old man with PTSD and an anxiety disorder and a 500-pound body where I tried to eat myself to death to cope with it, man. And I just, hearing Matt's story validated so much of the pain that has been inside of me my whole life. And so I wanted to make this video to thank you, Matt.
If you want to find out the latest YouTube news and which live streamers are feuding, you probably already watched Drama Alert. Run by a man named Keemstar, he shares the most current gossip from across the web, along with getting exclusive interviews for the entertainment of his 1.2 million subscribers. Before he had gotten into the news business though, Keem was mainly known for trash talking on games including Halo. So of course, with a history of messing with people for attention, there has been numerous occasions where he's gone off on others when he deemed it appropriate. But for today, let's focus on a single example. On one occasion, after some people went after his daughter, Keem decided it was necessary to make death threats to them while live streaming for the world to see.
Like, I wish I could see these people in real life, because you wouldn't be able to breathe anymore. You just wouldn't be able to breathe anymore. You would not be able to breathe anymore. My kid is set for life. She has enough money to be happy for the rest of her life. I will gladly sit in jail knowing that you cannot breathe.
Even if you think threatening the life of someone who verbally attacked your child is justifiable, no one can argue that doing so in front of thousands of people isn't the smartest thing ever. Motor neuron disease is a terrible disorder that impacts a person's motor skills and makes it difficult to speak, swallow, and even breathe. After losing his grandmother to the disease, Tom, who is also known as the Syndicate Project online, set out to raise money to help spread awareness and hopefully one day find a cure. By the end of the campaign, the community had raised over £163,000, well over the original goal. And afterwards, Tom opened up about how over the course of 2 years he saw his grandmother go downhill, while everyone in his family struggled to cope.
But like, it just got worse from there. Like, it just got worse, and then I got a phone call off my oh no, my dad came into my office when I was I think I'd even just stopped live streaming. I'd just finished making a video. My dad came in the room and said that sorry. It was just like, your mum's been on the phone. And my dad and my mum don't speak. This might be the last time you see her. So, I literally got round as quick as I could. There was paramedics upstairs. Ran straight upstairs just to see her. I just looked at her. There was paramedics everywhere, and she still was awake. I could still see her. She saw me, and I was just happy that she saw me. And then I knew I needed to get out the room because it needed the space. And then he came downstairs and said she's gone unconscious after I'd gone downstairs.
Hopefully there will be a point in the future where a cure can be found and no one will ever have to go through the pain this disorder brings again. Chance Morris, or otherwise known as Sodapoppin, is an extremely popular Twitch streamer as well as YouTuber, who plays a variety of games and activities for his over 1 million followers. With him live streaming so much of his time, there was bound to be a few crazy freakouts from him, and of course this turns out to be true. Over the years, Sodapoppin has had many run-ins with online gambling, with him being known to play blackjack from time to time on Twitch. But what sets him apart from others is the very large sums of money he wins and loses within a small amount of time when playing. One time, Chance started off with around $19,000, but over the period of a few hours, he blew over $17,000 of it as he sat there in agony. But on another occasion, he was able to win $10,000 in only 2 hands as he freaked out over the big win. To be fair, he is sponsored by the online casino he uses, so it's very likely that the money placed on his account was given to him. Either way, it's entertaining to watch. In a previous video, I shortly discussed how Twitch streamers often get donations from their watchers, and every once in a while someone would give out a huge amount of money, and in result the streamer would be ecstatic by the thousands of dollars they were just given by a well-off fan of theirs. Sometimes though, the amount doesn't even need to be that drastic. During a stream for the YouTuber So Close to Toast, a user named Failblog102 donated $121. And when he noticed, he was thrilled. Then shortly after, Failblog donated another $379 to make it an even $500, which led to an even bigger freakout. But things became even better when he gave So Close to Toast yet another $500.
Oh my god! What the? Oh my god!
Even though $121 is a decent chunk of money to freak out over, $1,000 is even better. While this list has been for YouTubers who were already established before having a breakdown, I think it wouldn't hurt to discuss a channel that rose to prominence because of the freakouts. And the one that comes to mind is Wafflepwn. In 2009, Jack Ryan Choir uploaded a video onto his channel, which recorded his brother having a huge fit after discovering his mother had deleted his World of Warcraft account, and his breakdown was priceless. This footage was an instant hit, with it being shared all around the internet, since it currently sits at well over 80 million views. But instead of allowing this to simply be a case of a teenager getting 15 minutes of fame, the brothers posted more, creating a series of freakouts in different scenarios. Now you may be wondering how this guy can continue to get riled up over and over again when he knows the camera's rolling. And the answer to that question is, well, the videos are staged. Yet people continue to watch because they find them entertaining. When you think of a YouTuber that's been around since the very beginning, one that may come to mind is Toby Turner, or as many may know him, Tobuscus. For close to 10 years, he's been making videos across his 3 YouTube channels, including trailer parodies, video game let's plays, and daily vlogs. On top of running his channel, Toby has gotten a decent amount of gigs outside of the internet, which includes speaking at events. During one discussion though, he had trouble holding back tears when talking about his mother and how she helped him when starting out.
So I got, all the programs. My mom took out a loan and bought me a camera, which is awesome. I totally owe her. Yeah.
No doubt. Where's mom? She knew better.
I'm just crying. He has this lung disease. I want to move her out from it's getting worse in the humidity. So I want to bring her to Ellie.
If you talk to any content creator that has a channel which critiques music, movies, television, or other YouTubers, they'll tell you just how broken the YouTube Content ID system really is. It allows companies to freely claim the ad revenue off any video that even mentions their content, without taking into consideration if it can be considered fair use. No one knows how messed up things are more than Angry Joe, who in 2013 had his channel face the automated content claiming system when the Polaris network, along with their parent company Maker Studios, placed many of their partners into the affiliate status rather than managed, which made countless channels vulnerable to automated claiming. Because of this, Joe had dozens of his videos claimed by third parties, which had a major impact on his livelihood. Because of this, he made a video explaining how broken YouTube is, and how it hurts critics who review video games like himself.
My videos are being blocked worldwide. Reviews are being blocked worldwide. Why? When you review a piece of content, you are allowed to use clips of music, you are allowed to use clips of the game, you are allowed to use clips of whatever the hell it is you're reviewing. You do not need permission for the company to review their piece of content.
Even all these years later, YouTube has yet to fix some of the biggest flaws facing the site, which allows the platform to be abused by people who want to silence criticism against them or make a quick buck. Well, there you have my picks for 10 YouTubers who have broken down while being recorded. And if there are any others that I didn't mention in this video but you felt I should have, please feel free to leave a comment below. I would love to hear. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching.